Dear parents and students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am discussing some important 9th class science chapter number 8 middle question answers, that is motion. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ 9ನೇ ತರಗತಿಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಈ ಒಂದು ತರಗತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಂಬರ್ 8 ಮೋಷನ್ ಈ ಘಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಇನ್ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸನ್ನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇದುವರೆಗೆ ತಾವು ನನ್ನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನ ತಾವು ವೀಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಪ್ಪದೆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬೆಲ್ ಐಕಾನ್ ಒತ್ತಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಟಿಫೈ ಆಗೋ ಮೂಲಕ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳು ದೊರೆತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಈಗ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಂಬರ್ 8 ಮೋಷನ್ ಈ ಘಟಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸನ್ನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಮೋಷನ್ middle question answers, page number 100. First question: an object has moved through a distance, can it have zero displacement? If yes, support your answers with an examples. Right answer: yes, an object can have zero displacement even when it has moved through a distance. This happens when final position of the object coincides with its initial position. For example, if a person moves around the park and stands on a place from where he started, then his displacement, here displacement, will be zero. Second question: a farmer moves along the boundary of a square field of side 10 meter in 40 seconds. What will be the magnitude of displacement of the farmer at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds from his initial position? See the picture. Given side of the square field is equal to 10 meter, therefore perimeter is equal to 10 meter into 4, 40 meter. Farmer moves along the boundary in 40 seconds. Displacement after 2 minutes 20 seconds is equal to 2 into 60 plus 20 seconds is equal to 140 seconds. Since in 40 seconds farmer moves 40 meter, therefore in 1 second distance covered by farmer is equal to 40 divided by 40. Simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 1 meter. Therefore in 140 second distance covered by farmer is equal to 1 into 140 is equal to 140 meter. Now number of rotation to cover 140 along the boundary is equal to total distance divided by perimeter. 140 divided by 40, simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 3.5 round. Thus after 3.5 round farmer will at point C of the field. Therefore displacement AC is equal to square root of 10 meter square plus 10 meter square. 10 square 10 into 10 100, 10 square 10 into 10 100, 100 plus 100 200 meters. 200 meters root ಇಂದ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ 10 root 2 meter ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 10 into 1.413 is equal to 14.14 meter. Thus after 2 minutes to 20 seconds the displacement of farmer will equal to the 14.14 northeast from initial position. Question number 3. Which of the following is true for displacement? It cannot be 0. Its magnitude is greater than the distance traveled by the object. Right answers. None of the statement is true for displacement. First statement is false because displacement can be 0. Second statement is also false because displacement is less than or equal to the distance traveled by the object. Page number 102 in text question answers. First question. Distinguish between speed and velocity. Speed, velocity. First difference. Speed is the distance traveled by an object in a given interval of time. Velocity is the displacement of an object in a given interval of time. Second difference formula, speed formula, distance divided by time, velocity formula, displacement divided by time. Next difference, speed is a scalar quantity, that is it has only magnitude. Velocity is a vector quantity, that is it has both magnitude as well as direction. Next question, under what condition is the magnitude of average velocity of an object equal to its average speed? Right answer, the magnitude of average velocity of an object is equal to its average speed only when an object is moving in a straight line. Third question, what does the odometer of an automobile measure? Right answer, the odometer of an automobile measures the distance covered by an automobile. Fourth question, what does the path of an object look like when it is in uniform motion? Right answer, an object having uniform motion has a straight line path. Question number 5, during an experiment, a signal from a spaceship reached the ground station in 5 minutes. What was the distance of the spaceship from the ground station? The signal travels at the speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to 8 meter per second. Right answer, speed is equal to 3 into 10 to 8 meter per second. Time 5 minutes. 5 into 60 is equal to 300 seconds. Distance is equal to speed divided by time. Distance is equal to 3 into 10 to 8 meter per second into 300 seconds. Simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 9 into 10 to 10 meter. Page number 103 in text question answers. First question, when will you say a body in a uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration? Right answer, a body is said to be in uniform acceleration if it travels in a straight line and its velocity increases or decreases by equal amount in equal interval of time. Second one, a body is said to be in non-uniform acceleration if the rate of change of its velocity is not constant. Question number 2, a bus decreases its speed from 80 km per hour to 60 km per hour in 5 seconds. Find the acceleration of the bus. Right answer, initial speed of bus u is equal to 80 km per hour. 80 into 5 divided by 18 ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. 22 0.22 meter per second. Final speed of the bus v is equal to 60 km per second per hour. 60 into pi divided by 18 simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 16.66 meter per second. Time taken to decrease the speed in t is equal to 5 seconds. Acceleration a is equal to v minus u divided by t. 16.66 minus 22.2 divided by 5. Simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ minus 1.112 meter per second square. Question number 3. A train starting from a railway station and moving with uniform acceleration attains a speed 40 km per hour in 10 minutes. Find its acceleration. Right answer. Initial velocity of a train v is equal to u is equal to 0. Final velocity of a train v is equal to 40 km per hour. 40 into pi divided by 18 is equal to L1.11 meter per second. Time taken t is equal to 10 minutes. 10 into 60, 600 seconds. Acceleration a is equal to v minus u divided by t. By L1.11 divided by 600 is equal to 0.0185 meter per second square. Hence the acceleration of the train is 0.0185 meter per second square. Page number 107 in text question answers. What is the nature of distance time graph for uniform and non-uniform motion of an object? Right answer. When the motion is uniform, the distance time graph is a straight line with a slope. Distance time graph. When the motion is non-uniform, the distance time graph is not a straight line. It can be any curve. Next question. What can you say about the motion of an object whose distance time graph is straight line parallel to the time axis? Distance time graph. Distance time graph. If the distance time graph is a straight line parallel to the x-axis, the body is at rest. Third question. What can you say about the motion of an object if its speed time graph is straight line parallel to the time axis? If the speed time graph is straight line parallel to the time axis, the object is moving uniformly. Speed time graph. See the picture. What is the quantity which is measured by the area occupied below the velocity time graph? Right answer. The area below velocity time graph gives the distance covered by the object. Page number 108 in text question answers. A bus starting from rest moves with a uniform acceleration of 0.1 meter per second square for 2 minutes. Find the speed acquired, the distance traveled. Right answer. The initial speed of the bus u is equal to 0. Acceleration a is equal to 0.1 meter per second square. Time taken t is equal to 2 minutes. 2 minutes is converted into seconds. 2 into 60, 120 seconds. Phi is equal to u plus at. Phi is equal to 0 plus 0 into 1 plus 120. Simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 112 meter per second. According to the third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equal to 2as, where s is the distance covered by the bus. Put out the all values in the formula. Tau square v is equal to tau square minus 0 square is equal to 2 into 0.1 into s. S is equal to 720 meter. Speed acquired by the bus is equal to 12 meter per second. Distance traveled by the bus is 720 meter. Page number 110 in text question answers. First question: a train is traveling at a speed of 90 km per hour. Brakes are applied so as to produce a uniform acceleration of minus 0.5 meter per second square. Find how far the train will go before it's brought to rest. Initial speed of the train u is equal to 90 km per hour. 90 is converted into meter per second, 20 meter per second. Final speed of the train u is equal to 0. Finally the train comes to rest. Acceleration is equal to minus 0.5 meter per second square. According to the third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Put the all values. 0 square is equal to 20 pi square plus 2 into minus 0.5 into s. S is the distance covered by the train. S is equal to 20 pi square divided by 2 into 0.5 is equal to simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 625 meter. The train will cover the distance of 625 meter before it comes rest. Third question: a trolley while going down an inclined plane has an acceleration of 20 centimeter per second square. What will be its velocity to 3 seconds after the start? Initial velocity of trolley u is equal to 0 centimeter square per second square per second. Time t is equal to 3 seconds. We know that the final velocity v is equal to u plus at. Put the all values. 0 plus 2 into 3 centimeter square. Therefore the velocity of train after 3 seconds is equal to 6 centimeters per second. Fourth question: a racing car has uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. What distance will cover its cover in 10 seconds after start? Initial velocity of car u is equal to 0 meter per second. Acceleration a is equal to 4 meter per second square. Time t is equal to 10 seconds. We know distance formula. S is equal to ut plus 1 upon 2 at square. Therefore distance covered by the car in 10 seconds is equal to, put out the all values. 0 into 10 plus 1 upon 2, 4 into 80 square, 10 square is equal to 0 plus 1 upon 2, 4 into 10 square, 10 into 10. 10 into 10 into 4, 400. 1 upon 400, 200 meter. Fifth question: a stone is thrown in vertical upwards direction with a velocity of 5 meter per second. If the acceleration of the stone during its motion is 10 meter per second square in the downward direction, what will be the height attained by the stone and how much time will it take to reach there? Right answer: given initial velocity of stone u is equal to 5 meter per second, downward of negative acceleration A is equal to 10 meter per second square. We know that 2as is equal to u square minus u square. Therefore, height attained by the stone s is equal to 0 square divided by pi square into minus 10 meter. Simplification ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ minus 20 pi divided by minus 20 equal to the 1.25 meter. Also, we know that final velocity v is equal to u plus vt time t is equal to v minus u divided by a. Therefore, the time taken by stone to attain the height s is equal to 0 minus pi divided by minus 10 seconds is equal to the 0.5 seconds. Dear parents, if you have any doubts in this chapter, middle question answers, please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.